From Fountain Bowl in Orange County, we're here for the title match of today's JBT event. We've got a treat for you. It's our first ever tennis format. This is sort of a takeoff on the X scoring system. They're bowling a best 2 out of 3 game title match with the game scored like a game of tennis is, exactly like a game of tennis is scored. So, and they're doing it in a series of 1-frame roll-offs. So if they tie in their 1-frame roll-off, they start essentially a rally like they have right now. You can see where Duster struck twice. So Joe needs to strike here to keep this rally alive in the first point. He does, so no one scored a point yet. As soon as someone breaks this tie in this rally, they'll score the first point. It'll be 15 love, just like a tennis game. They're bowling 2 out of 3 games here in this title match. My commentator is leaving. My commentator has said nothing yet, he's leaving. Would you like to say something before you leave?
Bye.
Okay, thank you, Austin. That was brilliant. Brilliant commentating, Austin. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you. And if that wasn't enough, as we have the history of the tennis format, we obviously here have something else historic going on, besides that 8 count. Yeah, you're not seeing things. He's wearing a skirt. For the second time in his JBT career, Duster has made an absolutely awful bet. And for the second time in his JBT career, he has manned up and paid off that bet. Something happened on Facebook where if they got 100 likes, he'd wear a skirt. Yeah. With today's tennis format, apparently that was semi-appropriate, so there he is wearing a skirt. You're fine. It's okay. Thank you, though. Busy fountain bowler, some open play bowlers going by. Joe has been so good to watch in this tennis format, and that 9 count gives him the first point of the title match, so it's 15 love. He's already defeated Wesley Lowe in a close semifinal match that went to a first deuce, and then was all over Oscar Chan in the second match. He won that game at love. So it's been all around, and every time he's needed a strike to stay alive, he's done it. And he just puts maximum pressure. Now Kyle has the higher seed at the option of the order, so he's going to go first every time, which I think is a huge advantage because, you know, there's never the pressure on you, and your opponent is stuck knowing what he needs to win. Plus, there's a psychological advantage of wearing a skirt. Oh, but perhaps another slip up here is the band is happy about that 8 count, but Duster is not. This is what I wrote on his card. So now Joe's going to go. If he strikes, the point is over. If he doesn't strike, it'll come down to the spare shot. However, just like he's been doing for the last hour or so, Joe is striking. I'd be interested to see what he's bowled if it was actually the traditional scoring. Although already, just a couple games in, I can tell I really like this tennis format. Because it really just puts the huge emphasis on head-to-head competition. Shot versus shot, pressure on every single ball you throw. I really like that. So it's 30 love, Joe, as you can see scoreboard operator Stephen Acuff doing a fine job. Over the handicap semifinals, Ryan Galland has the front 6, at the front 6 for a half 10, stops him there. He's in control in that match. If he wins, he'll take on top seed Jacob Murray for the title. Nice shot from Duster. Takes a man to wear a skirt on international web TV, and he pays up his bets, we'll give him that much. And he's also turned into an absolute threat, not just on our tour, but everywhere. He cashed in a regional, finished high up in that regional. If you're 21 and under, you can continue to bowl with us, continue to help pay for school. Open from Galland over there, but still in control. See Joe Finney in front of the ball return. Just doing a straight fade back the whole way. Doesn't get the 4 pin out though, so that's strike versus 9, so that's a point for Duster. That's 30-15, Joe. If you Google, well, first of all, if you'll go to our Facebook page, Junior Bowlers Tour Southwest, you can get a link to Jace Momani and another really good Australian bowler doing their version of this match. Kyle can't wait to throw that extra ball. I think resetting, it's probably going to look better than doing that. Well, I saw that from now on, though. Not that it's bad. High scores today here. Kyle qualified first plus 472. That's right, 472. That's the Route 66 lane condition, which for these guys, they just destroy it. Some other bowler said it was Paris-like, and it's a similar shape to Paris, where you just have a unending stream of oil in the middle, and these guys use modern equipment to just carve out hold left and hook right. However, a bad shot from Duster there, as he knew it. That's a third consecutive 8 count, I believe. So Grondin over on his lane. Again, strike will win the point. Anything else, and it'll come down to a spare shooting contest. It could be really interesting. Oh, wow. Now we have a situation here. Obviously, if one spares and the other opens, they get the point. If they both end up with 9 pins, that's a wash. So now I don't know how good it is that Kyle gets to go first, because Kyle's going first, Joe knows exactly what he'll need to do with that split. Oh, he's going to get one. Our scoreboard operator has gone nuts. Oh, there he is. Good. Hold it up. Hold it up. So 2 is a tie. 7-2 out is a tie. And the result after the 2 shots was both a 9 count, so we'll move on to another shot, and the rally continues. Michael Ma's staging a comeback over there, by the way. He's got 3 in a row after a 6th frame open. If we get interesting over here, comes in the last couple shots, we'll take more of that. Duster recovers from that with a strike to continue the rally. Joe has to strike to stay alive. Anything less than a strike here, and the point will go to 30 all. And he gets the strike, and the rally will continue. First time for a regular season JBT event here at Fountain. They hosted the Summer Masters last summer, or 2 summers ago, however you want to look at it. That no thumb delivery that he's rapidly gotten great at. Wow. Huge in this format to break up the split here, but still a 9 is dangerous the way Joe's been bowling. Strike again to win the point. Strike percentage has been extremely high. 6th arrow. Yeah, he's been tickling over those light hits from deep all afternoon long. After a long rally, he wins that point. It goes to 40-15 in the first game. Pretty neat scoring system. Every single ball is a swing. Galland in some trouble over here. He's got 183 through 8. But he's on an open. Ma on the 150 through 8 with the strike working, and he's getting 4 pins. Turkey working. There we go. Gets his strike, and Duster gets his strike to put the pressure back on Joe. All the higher seeds have elected to go first. I think I would too in this case. Yeah. Would you like one? Yeah. Go for it. Uh-oh, that one. Oh, man. Oscar Chan had some fortunate Brooklyns in match 1 to get by that, and now this time Grondin comes up with the well-timed crossover. Strike's a strike, just like in regular scoring. This, by the way, was presented to us by one of our bowlers. His name rhymes with Warwick Sakoff. A lot of our formats are either bowler creations or, you know, initial bowler suggestions. Galland's going to lock up that match over there. Another strike for Duster. He's been doing that all day long today. Had a 185 game 3 after that. Boy, after that, nothing under 231, including the high game of the day at 297 after game 6. Plus 73 today just to make the first cut. It's almost a 215 average. Had a lot of higher scoring tournaments early on this season. That will mean one thing. It'll all round out by the end of the year. Boy, Galland went front 6, then 2 not good frames at all, and then came back with 3 in a row to take the match back. So Michael Ma's going to finish 3rd, which is nice. Joe to extend the rally. Oh, and again gets the light hit to trip the entire left side of the rack. My goodness. Joe throws a lot of rotation on that ball, and just that dead fade for some reason can tickle those light hits really well. Keeps the rally going. Duster doesn't like that one, and he shouldn't. Bad 8 count for the skirted one. Can't even catch the skirted one before he exits stage left. Kirk Chui also dressed up in tennis attire today, so it would have been a mixed doubles final had they, him and Duster played the title match. 241 for Galland. He'll be in the title match. Joe needs 9 or better here. Well, 9 spare or better. A lot of loft now. Alright, so it's a 9 count. So 9 spare beats 8 spare. Kyle's going to have to go first. You have to make your spare. Switch order. You still have your spare. They're still shooting the spares. Come on, scoreboard operator. Very good. First title match. Good for you. Very good. So Duster makes his spare. Now if Joe makes his spare, that's a win. 9 spare beats 8 spare. The skirted one is angry. First title match, here you come. So you already got in the invitational. Now you're also in the Tournament of Champions. That's anybody who finished 1st or 2nd. So you're in that too. And Joe does make his spare, and that wraps up the first game. So game 1 to Grondin, but it's best 2 out of 3 title match. That's good news for the skirted one. He's really thrilled about it right now. It's your choice again. What would you like? What would you like, so I know? What do you... Alrighty. Stay tuned for game 2. See if Duster can pull a